And welcome to Revant. Today we have Christian of Hair Sold Me LLC. Christian, welcome.
Thank you.
So Christian, could you tell us a little bit about your start, your journey of your business of Hair Sold Me?
All right. So it all started, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. In Cleveland, it's a lot of females that do hair, do good hair, and just coming from the area where a lot of hair is getting done, a lot of females buying hair. I always saw that hair business was a profitable business, but the only places that was getting the money was those corner hair stores, things like that. So, just came up with idea of trying to figure out where I can get hair from, so I can be the one that provide the hair to the ladies and things like that. So that's how I got the idea to go ahead and try to do the hair business.
Right. So as a recent entrepreneur, what kind of struggles have you faced kind of starting your business?
Yeah, well, the first struggle is yourself, going ahead and doing it, and also finances, seeing if you have the right amount of finances to go ahead and start up a business and things like that. And then once you do finally go ahead and decide to do it, it's a lot of things you have to just consider, like as far as managing the money, what to buy, what to purchase, how to start it off, should I go with companies that charge you to get an LLC, which a lot of people don't know that you can do it yourself and it's a lot more cheaper. Getting tax ID numbers, things like that. So in my first business I started up, like really started up, was a food business, and I did that out of college. It was a food business, food cart business, and I actually was a pioneer to the concept in Cleveland. Because it's a lot of hot dog carts on the streets. My original idea was to get a hot dog cart actually on my college campus, but I ended up leaving the college and going back to Cleveland, and I just looked around downtown, saw all the watered down hot dogs, and I was like, I want something different. So I went ahead and got a deep fryer and a grill on a hot dog cart and did something like that. And we got something called a Cleveland Polish Boy, and so I was making those, and so I got a lot of clientele that came to me just because I was a pioneer to the whole street corner concept in Cleveland. And so it just was a lot as far as doing it for myself, because really I'm not a cook, but I just got good ideas. And so yeah, I just went ahead, did it, and just making sure things was prepped, making sure I got everything looking presentable. Just the day-to-day grind is just real tough, and being persistent and consistent at it is the hardest part, man. So basically yourself, you got to be able to be real, just go hard for it.
So from your food business and that entrepreneurship grit and drive, that allows you to start Hair Sold Me.
Right, yeah, that allowed me to think of something else that I can do. What other business I can start up that's, a low overhead, that's really a big business, that's really popping in the industry. And hair is like a huge thing, especially for African American women. They love their hair, so
for sure.
I just wanted a piece of that, man. help them out with some good hair.
So how is your business growing now? I know you recently started. What are you doing now that's unique from other businesses? And I know you have probably a lot of competition.
Right,
how are you overcoming that?
So when I first started out, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, a lot of females, they go to this website called AliExpress.
Okay.
And so I was looking on there when I first, and this was years ago, when I looked on there trying to find hair, and I found a few companies, got some hair ordered to me, shipped to me, and gave it to a few females, and they tried it out. It looked good, but it wasn't good. So, I did that a few times until I said, man, you know what, I'm done with this hair business, because I can't find the right company. And so when I moved here probably 2 years ago, I was still thinking of, dang, I want to start this business up. So I got the opportunity because I had to stop working because I injured my hand.
Okay.
And so that's when I was talking to a female friend of mine, and she had a contact with India, somebody from India that had a lot of cleaners in the area. And him himself, he was trying to get into the hair business. So he would go back home to India and go into the temples and get hair and things like that. So she connected me with him, and I got a few contacts and got some hair from the contacts he gave me. And the hair was amazing, man. I got a few stylists here in the area to try the hair out, and they loved it. And so I went ahead, purchased some hair, and I started that in November 2017, and got the LLC, thought of the business name, Hair Sold Me. And now I'm just, trying to figure out ways to market it and things like that. trying to get it out because it's a business that a lot of females are doing, a lot of people are doing.
So as a man doing this, what got you into it? Because I know it's a little different from normally women sell it. So what is your experience and how are you dealing with, just being a man and selling hair?
Right, yeah. So now that's a big thing because I do have an advantage because I am a man, and so it's not too many men doing that. So I was thinking kind of on the Jody side of Baby Boy when he was selling them dresses.
He's selling the dresses, right?
A lot of females was coming at him because they like him and things like that. He got some nice dresses, but on the other note, I got hair, and so hair is the start of putting that dress on. You got to have that good hair. So just me being a man and knowing what I like in women and knowing that what good hair look like, what it feel like, things like that. So I thought that that'd be a good advantage of me, just being able to produce.
What kind of products? What kind of hair products are you selling now?
Well, right now I got Indian version Indian hair, and then also I got different waves. My wave that I created is the Fendi wave because my hair I feel as though it's premium. It's a designer hair.
Okay.
And so my slogan is designer hair that fits you.
Okay.
And hair so me come from because it's so me. If females say, man, this is so me. So hair that's so her.
Do you plan on branching out and getting more hair like Malaysian, Brazilian, different kinds of?
Yeah. I actually do have a Brazilian texture, but actually I would like to stay in the Indian, Brazilian texture because it's so many different textures. And honestly, I've been doing a lot of research. Hair they'll say it's something, but it's come from somewhere else. You might get Chinese hair, but they call it this, they call it that. As long as it's good hair, I can put whatever name or spin on it, what a lot of companies do,
So what is your strategy to kind of grow your company now?
My strategy is to, get some capital up so I can be able to give some hair to some females that I know, have a huge, huge network of females that they can check the hair out, see it on them, and they can say, hey, I got this from Hair So Me.
Okay, interesting. From the hair that you've sold so far and given out, what is the feedback that you're getting from your customers and clients? What are people saying about your product? Okay,
well, the feedback right now I sold a few hair and I gave some hair products out to close friends and family, and they love the hair. They really love the hair. I did send back a batch of the first product I got because it was really nice, but a lot of females they don't like shedding, so it could be nice hair, but if it's shed, it's terrible. So I sent back some product, and I'm actually waiting for that product to come now. They said they're using brighter product and things like that, so that it won't have that shedding problem. But besides that, the hair is awesome. That's what.
I know the hair business can be very, very tricky. The woman would love to have quality hair to make them look great every day.
Right.
And I know it's a booming business.
Right.
So what are your next steps? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Okay. I see myself as one of the biggest hair man brands out there, man. Just really having some good hair. And also I want to give hair too. I want to give, have prizes where I give out a bundle or 2 a month, just to females who don't have that money to spend on really good hair. I have different contests and things like that where they can get hair, and also provide other things inside my hair packages. Just think of other ways because I'm real innovative when it comes to things. So just want to think of things other than hair that I can provide to women that buys the hair from me. So.
And what impact would that have on the community? What kind of impact is your business or will your business have on the community that you're serving?
Well, I'm really big on giving back. I actually go to Atlanta every year on giving toiletry products because there's a lot of homeless in Atlanta. I have an auntie that stays there, and so we actually passed out food on Thanksgiving, things like that. So any funds I get, if I have, it's always something extra to give to somebody that don't have. So just giving back to the community, finding ways I can do. Things as far as my time, and having a business that, make money, I can free up a lot of time from my regular job, my 9 to 5, and be able to do things like go and do ministries, like prison ministries. I'm big on that, and just having time to give back to the community.
Awesome. So I'm quite interested in your community service. You say you do a lot of mission work, giving back to your community. That's a lot that we don't see in entrepreneurs because they're so busy. So how are you managing your time from your business 9 to 5 as well as giving back to your community?
Right. Well, I know I just try to make sure I have that time available. I know around the time of the year that I go, and it's usually around July. So try to have that time free for myself. And then before I moved here, I was in Cleveland doing prison ministry, and I do that. It was I believe on Thursdays. And so now with my church I'm at now, I'm trying to get involved in different things I can do as far as the prison ministry or any other type of giving back. I actually was at my church this past Thanksgiving weekend, passing out turkeys, helping them do that. So yeah.
As a young man growing up in Cleveland and coming in down to the DC area, what advice would you have for young men that are trying to get in entrepreneurship? As you know, it's just so challenging and difficult, and a lot of people give up. So what advice would you give to them?
Right. The advice I would give to them is know if that's really what you want to do, because it could be a lot of challenges. You can have a lot of challenges that may make you think that this isn't for you, and it may not be. It's a low percentage of people that really make it on entrepreneurs, but the ones that can really be persistent, be consistent, and take those hits that you're going to get, and just keep pushing, keep going, then you'll be able to, withstand the storm that you will go through as far as being an entrepreneur, because, it's tough. You may go broke. You may have to not, have some things, or they may not be able to, do things like go out and kick it, or, go on dates or things like that. But, as long as you can just have your mind focused on, you really want to grind for your business. You really want your business to go somewhere, set goals and make sure you hit those goals.
Has there been any sacrifices that you've made in order to pursue your dream now and building this business? Yeah,
it's been plenty of sacrifices as far as time, going out, having people that just going out, just time, money, having a daughter, things like that, So just I know that for me to go to where I want to be, I have to sacrifice things. I know that I can't do the same things over and over that I was doing before I had a business. I know that I had to stop some of those things.
Okay. So what can we expect from you in 2018?
2018, I know I'm gonna just hit the ground running, man. Like I never did before. It's always a day where you have to. Each day you have to grow. Each day you have to, figure out something new to do. So each day I'm just take it and figure out what new I have to do for my business to be great. So just hit the ground running and just do all I have to do. Be more persistent and consistent. Right. Because that's the biggest thing for me is just persistency and consistency. So just keeping it going.
Awesome. So could you let everybody know where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me at Hair So Me LLC. And also my website is hairsomeLLC.com. Also, I have a business phone number. It's 301-613-0262. Texas is fine. But yeah, you can find me on my social media page.
Awesome. Well, here you guys, you check them out on Hair So Me. If you're looking for quality hair products, definitely check out Christian and Hair So Me. Definitely support entrepreneurs. We're all out here trying to make a difference. You see Christian coming from Cleveland to DC, trying to make a difference. So definitely support entrepreneurs, small businesses, and everything. Christian, thanks for coming on.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.